Alright lads, with the new meta update, you are now able to add attires to unused slots and the default roster. This is what a lot of people have been wanting. So, select your slot, which is an unused one. I'm going to install my daddy ass mod that is work in progress. Do right click, unlock attires. Now, do not be confused. This is a one-step process only. So you only do the unlock attires once. Even though I'm going to select one, the tool is going to put 10 attire data in and tell the game only to load the one. However, if you want an extra attire later on, say you download a mod and it's got multiple ones, you just load up the profile in the creation suite from the drop down list where it says attires, change the number, save it, import it back into here and add your character mapping and it'll be all fine. You do not need to do the unlock attires. So I only need one. You will set the attire count to 1, are you sure? Yes. Is this a custom slot? It isn't. A custom slot is the only ones that are named custom slot. So it's a no. Boom. It's added it in. Okay, so now that's done. You will also see this slot is locked. What we did with Meta is we locked all the added slots because we didn't want to fill your roster page with like a bunch of shit. So for this mod he needs unlocking. So I'm going to do unlock slot with parent. That's that done. You'll see now he's unlocked. Then we do import and import your profile. Import new data, are you sure? Yes. Does this slot have attires unlocked? Which is what we just did. So we say yes. Boom. That's installed. The next step is obviously to do your character mapping, which is here. I've already done it for this slot. I should also say, and I don't know why people are doing this, for some reason you're opening cake tools to get the hash ID. It's not necessary. I've explained this in the previous videos. If you want to update one of these, this is a live edit. So what you can do is you can put the path in here. So you could do, characters, etc. And then hit save. It will update like dynamically. So you don't need to, you don't need to go into Meta, cake tools to get the hash. Meta will generate the hash. It uses the same system. So that's that done. Next step, you want to install your render. I have already done that. You can see that in the previous tutorial. So now what you want to do is you want to bake. Okay, we loaded the game. Now we jump back to Meta, do prime memory. Okay, it's primed. I'm going to inject, go to your profile. Boom. And now if we go into game. Okay, for the next part of this tutorial, I was asked how do I unlock the MyFaction stuff, like how do we add it as an extra attire. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to search for Edge. Edge has a judgment attire, judgment data, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock the attires. I'm going to add an extra one. You will set that again. Yes. Is this a custom slot? No. Done. Okay, so now you see here, in game, Edge will load a second attire. However, the name string will be just attire. This is something you need to do in Creation Suite. You need to extract the profile information from here, which you can do with the extract function once you've primed. And then so you can change the name. I will in the future add a list here of strings. Like you can see, I've got the full name, the nickname, and the social. I will add all the attire names in here so you can fast edit them. Okay, so Edge now loads to Attires. So now we need to go into character asset map. Okay, so once you're in the character asset map, you need to add an extra slot for, not slot, but just entry for Edge. I've added one. Basically what I did is I took Daddy Ass's character asset map and imported it, which would have been 2 of these. Then I just edited the information here. So what you need to do is, because we added Edge as a second attire, we need to take his wrestler ID, which is 349. Then we do 34910, which means second attire. The folder paths, we're going to put these in now, which I've already done them, but I'm going to do it again just to show you how the tool will update for you. So the default folder path is this. Then we want his Judgment Day attire, which is this. Put it in here. Hit save. And Meta has generated the hashes for you. Does the same process as Cake Tools. Okay, so I just loaded up the game and tested it and it didn't work. I realized why. So if you do this and it's a MyFaction attire, you need to find the same number in this list. I found it here. Then I killed it. The reason you have to kill it is because 2K put a flag on the default ones so that you cannot play as it unless you want to have it on MyFaction. 2K, f their practices, f that company. Just kill it, and then once you rebake, it'll be fine. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we're back in game. We have the attire. There we are. It's weird how he doesn't have an entrance outfit. I don't play MyFaction, so I guess that's why. I don't mean the hair physics are working. I'm sure a modder can fix this. Alright, let's skip ahead. So there we go. All working nice. You can do this with all the MyFaction ones. If you have any problems, just contact me on the Discord, the Patreon Discord. But yeah, have fun.